Well, it is Wednesday, and that means we have our plant and garden expert, Craig Nov, joining us in the studio, taking your plant and garden questions through the Facebook Live that we have on the WQ80 Facebook page. Let's kick it off with, we actually had a question texted in right before the segment started. They were asking about green apples growing in a rose bush. What is that?
Well, those are actually rose hips. Those are the seed pods that roses make, and it's good at this time of the year, or maybe a month ago, to I always tell you, cut off the flowers so the plant keeps blooming. Let those last flowers mature and make seed. The seed puts out chemicals into the plant that says, hey, summer's over, you can go to sleep.
There you go.
That's what rose hips do.
Okay. Lisa is asking, should we be watering trees now that are 1 to 2 years old?
Oh, I would. We're still running short on moisture, so I would be doing watering, and the most important watering is out the middle of next month. Make sure that you've got your trees, especially your and shrubs like yews and boxwoods, well watered in mid-December before the ground freezes, so that they're fully hydrated when we go into winter, so you don't get winter burn.
Scott, I have a mum that has gotten huge and overtaken a flower bed. Is there a way to split it or at least make it smaller without killing it?
Well, sure. Next spring, of course, right now you're not doing anything other than maybe taking off the flowers, so he's going to stand there and look ugly all winter long. Next spring, when it starts to come up, usually this is around Mother's Day to Memorial Day. I tell people to cut mums down to about 2 inches above the ground, no matter how big they are. And at that point, you can dig around the edge of the clump of the mum and move them to other areas of the garden, or just reduce the general size of the mum and make sure that during the summer, every 2 weeks you go out and you just pinch the tip off the branches to make them, you know, that cushion mum look. It won't get so big and floppy and cover everybody else up.
Okay. Sue, how do you keep a potted mandevilla growing inside over winter? It's currently blooming and beautiful.
Well, you've got it in the house. That's the first step. The next step is to watch the watering. Remember that mandevillas do not mind going a little to the dry side during the winter, and watch out for that danger time next March and April. When the furnace stops running and the humidity comes up in the house, the plant is definitely going to slow down in its water usage at that time. And then the 1st of March, you go ahead and give it a haircut. Get it ready to go outside around Memorial Day next year.
Patricia, my geranium is still blooming. Is there any way I can keep it inside for next summer?
Sure. Geraniums, they don't make a great house plant, but if you've got a nice sunny window, bring it in. Make sure that every couple of 3 days you give it a quarter turn. It's probably going to look a little bedraggled before winter's over. I would fertilize it maybe every 2 to 3 weeks through the winter. Then again, next spring, we've got to get that date in our mind. March 1st is when we prune the plants that we've got in the house to go out before they go outside next spring, because it takes 8 weeks to form new flower buds on most plants after you prune them.
Okay. Curdy, can I still use weed and grass killer, or is the temperature too cool right now?
I think we're past that point. We've had a couple of killing frosts and the plants have definitely shut down. I think it would probably be wasted money at this point. Just be prepared. At the first sign of life in the spring, you can go ahead and start applying the broadleaf weed killers. And remember, we have to stop when the temperatures get up to 80 degrees next year.
Sandy, is lemongrass a perennial, and will it winter well in this area?
It's not a perennial. It will not winter in this area, but there again, you could dig up some nice clumps around the edge, pot them up, take them in the house. Again, this is not a house plant. You're only trying to keep the carcass alive until next spring. So treat them like a house plant and keep your fingers crossed. Maybe you'll still have some to put outside next spring.
All right, we're going to take a short break, but in the meantime, get your questions in the comment section of the Facebook Live on the WQ80 Facebook page. We will be right back.